Hello everyone, myself Dr. Navdeep, Associate Professor in the Department of Management under School of Management Studies, is going to present a topic on international market, its basic and how it affects our global economy under EPRG model. So first of all, I would like to explain about the why we need international market, because it is the concept where the business activities are not performed under one territories. It is spread worldwide level to cover the target market at a worldwide level, so that the one nation can promote the business in the other nations, which will generate employment opportunities, and how to capture the market and increase the profitability. So it is an approach of the global outlook, seeking its profit impartially around the world. So it is very planned and systematic basis. Now, how international market is different from the domestic market, or how it is similar to domestic marketing. Marketing is same whether we are working for the domestic one territory country, or we are working for the different territories across the different boundaries. But there are some similarities when we are working under the domestic or international world. That similarities are, we have to understand what actually the buyer wants. If we will not consider the needs of the buyer, we will definitely face the failure in the business, because today the trend is totally different. Whatever you are producing, you cannot sell it in the market. You have to produce according to the needs of the market. Second, to promote your business, whether at the domestic or international level, the basic similarity is to build your goodwill. If you will build your rapport in the market, definitely the customer will attract towards your company and your product. So how that will be possible? It will only possible by the better services to the customers. Services does not require only the pre-sale services. Even after sale services are very important part to build your goodwill. The third and the very important similarity is that for every business, whether at a Indian level or whether at an international level, research and development is very important part, because if we will not do the research, we will not develop our product according to the new trend technology, we will definitely not acquire the maximum customers. To acquire the maximum customers, it is mandatory for all the business at any level to develop the research and development process. So now we are talking about how both are different. Definitely both are different in terms of monetary systems, because if the currency will be different, the value of the product will be different, and according to the culture and the barriers, we have to promote the marketing structure. Same marketing strategy will not work for every country. The third one is the trade restrictions. Like if we are talking about import and export, definitely there are trade and tariffs. That will be a major restriction to promote the international business. And the third and the last difference is procedure and the documentation. Now, if we will not follow the government defined procedure, we cannot get a legalized license to promote our business in the international market. For international market, it is mandatory to fill all the documentaries and to promote the business at an international level. Now, how the global business is affected? So there are number of factors which are affecting our global business, not at a one level, at all the level, whether you are at an introductory stage, maturity stage, growth stage, but these factors will definitely affect your business growth. The first factor is the trade policies. The second is how your market is accepting your product, because if you are talking about developing part, developing countries needs more marketing strategies, more capturing of the product and the satisfaction level of the customer. If we are talking about the other facilities like internet, technology also affects our global business. If there will be lack of internet facilities or technology is not updated, you cannot promote your business easily at a different tariff plans during your worldwide coverage. Now, I am talking about how this business has oriented and how the different stages has come. So this is the progression to the global market. If we are talking about progress is not the way of 1 or 2 days. It takes a long time. If I am talking about the progress of global market, there are different stages. The first is home country orientation, that is known as ethnocentric stage. If I am talking about ethnocentric, means if we are talking about the business, if we are developing it in a home country orientation part, where perception about the market is that the domestic product is superior. Whatever we are providing, that is up to the mark. We don't need to change that, and we focus on the similarities between the domestic and the foreign market, which is not the right way to promote the business, but we consider the foreign market secondary to an extension of the domestic market. So whatever the market strategy we are using the extension of the domestic strategy, not the foreign strategy. The main objective of the company, who is the host country, home country, the main objective is profitability generation. The culture they are promoting is of the home country. So what technology they are using for the production is the mass production. Without considering the need, they are working on the mass production. But the main problem here lies is that if no full exploitation of international business opportunities worldwide, and main focus is on domestic market, which are not the easiest way to promote your business in the international market. For example, we are talking about the Nissan company in a first year exported cars in US market and sold car without change the technology, which was the possibility to promote in the Japan. So the main reason of the failure of that company in US market was the non-consideration of their culture, their needs, and whatever they were producing in the home country, they want to focus according to that part, and they want to develop the market in the other countries according to that feature, that product, on the basis of mass production, which was the main reason of the failure. So this is the one part, that is the ethnocentric. For example, super washout in Japan, that is a one particular very popular detergent. Unilever has entered this product in the Japan detergent market, but it is very good for the Japan market, but it is not good for other markets as per the water facility and the water components. So it will went wrong if we will promote the same product for the different cultures and different demographic features, where we will face the failure to develop our international market. Then the second stage after ethnocentric has come polycentric. Polycentric means whatever you are promoting as a business, you are taking a host country as a base. What is the perception about that market? That each national market is different. Definitely it is very true, because every market has its own features, own merits, demerits, own belongingness, market features, market trends, and the demands of the customer. So it difference focus on the difference between home country and the foreign country. So where we use the marketing strategy of localization or adaptation, we will not use the same strategy for all the business terms or all the territories. We will promote our product according to that particular nation or that particular location. So the main objective here company is not only the profit generation. Here the main objective is that the public acceptance of the product. So type of governance we will use here, that each local unit sets its own objectives, because the culture is the host country, so it is better to produce the product in the batch production. If we will use this technology, means we are using the batch production, we will not go for the mass production. Same product will not be produced according to the need of the product, need of the market. We will produce the product in different lots or different batches. So the main advantage is that this will promote our business at a local culture. The main characteristics are that recognize the importance of inheritance values, how the one culture is different from the another. So according to that values, we will promote our product. So adaptation of market will be easy. The people will understand the needs, and by proper understanding, we will provide the better services. But the main disadvantage of this technology is that sometimes it will create a delay in localization. It takes more time to understand. Like, it's a better example is McDonald's. For example, no beef burgers are allowed to be sold in India because it is the better no. They know that the beef is not the preferable product in Indian culture. The Indian people will not go for that. So they have made the product according to the localization needs, which is the better way of the polycentric technique. Now the next is regiocentric, means a regional orientation. If we are talking about regionocentric, markets can be differentiated on the basis of regional characteristics. Standardization and localization both are the marketing strategies here. The main objective will be profitability and the public acceptance both. Here we will work according to the governance mutually negotiable between different regions and its subsidiaries. The culture will be studied at a regional level, not at the country level. The main advantage to produce the product is that here we will use the flexible manufacturing technology. What is the main advantage to use the flexible manufacturing? That it will give the product according to the localization needs and according to whatever standard the company have finalized. So both will be taken considered in this part and treat different regions at the different markets. So it's easy to promote the product, satisfy the customer by satisfying their needs. But what is the main disadvantage of that? It is a time consuming and lack of attention to inter-regional differences. For example, in Punjab, if we are talking about, cheese products are more popular, but whereas in Gujarat, sugar products are more popular. In the same country, if we are talking about the regions, the preferability of the product is totally different. So the last but not the least is geocentric part, where management orientation is not up to the one level, one country, one territory. It will work for the global orientation. Here the perception about the market is that entire world is a single market. We have to promote the product at all levels, not at the particular level. So global standardized product will be provided to the customer. The main company objective here is both the profitability and the public acceptance at a global level. So type of governance will be mutually negotiable at all the levels of the organizations. If the product will not be mutually negotiated, the one country will accept that but other will not. So the same technology, that is a flexible manufacturing, we have to use it. The best part is that best people from anywhere in the world are developed the key managerial positions everywhere in the world. As per the worldwide promotion, you need more manpower and you will take it as a global aspect. What is the managerial predisposition? Multinational companies will develop more, expand more and construct its strategic plan with a global view of operations. What are the different merits of this part? Globalization will impart economies of large scale production. It will provide the lower cost advantage. The main characteristics which will be imparted in this part is that entire world is a single market, and standardized marketing mix to give the uniform image of the product and the company will be provided to capture the market. The single marketing strategies will be promoted at the worldwide. For example, Microsoft or Nokia, Apple, they have the standardized product. The same product is promoted as per the acceptance of the customer. The product is getting the advantage or the disadvantage part, and the market is growing at each level. So this is all about our different orientation models. Now, how the international market is expanding day by day. Like we are living in a worldwide concept where the multinational companies are promoting at a very rapid growth. If we will be strict to a one part of the market, means we are not going to change our market. After few years, the same market will not give you the benefit. To promote your business, to improve your business strategies, you have to be internationally adaptable. And international adaptance is not possible without the export-import business, which is known as international marketing growth strategy. If I am talking about international marketing growth strategy, it is not the journey of small time, it is a journey of a long run. To survive in that market, you have to be critically focused on all the areas like production, marketing, HR, finance, so that if we will face a failure in one part, it will improve our business, but it will reflect the negative concept in the market. For example, Motorola has started the pagers 20 years back. What was the impact? That it was very popular system. everybody liked it, but due to the disadvantage of that, you can only send or receive the message, no calls was there, but the cost was very high. To receive a message there was a cost, to read a message and to send a message there was cost, which was not the pocket familiar of the customer. So this product has got a failure at the worldwide level. But if we are talking about the products like Parker pens, that is not an Indian company only, it is promoted worldwide level. Coca-Cola brand, it is promoting worldwide level and capturing the needs of all the customers by providing different product range and product line, like Diet Coke, without sugar Coke, simple Coke. It means it is reflecting that they are doing the research on the customer need, not of the one part. The same global aspect is used here to capture the international world. So to sustain the market, regular review of the customers, feedbacks of the customer is very important, not at the domestic part only, but even at a international part, to study the territories of the different nations, how the one business will affect the other, how the international market up downs will affect the economy. If the share price is increasing, definitely the dollar price will increase and it will improve our economy also, because if you are doing the export business, if the dollar price is increasing, it affects the international market, that you will generate more revenue if you have a demand in the market. But how that demand will be generated? By regular reviews, by customer follow-ups, by promotional strategies, and providing a different product for different customer. That is the main function of the international marketing, capturing that same product cannot be used for all the cultures. As per the cultures, regions, weather conditions, you have to promote your product, change your product and develop your product. This is all about the international marketing strategies and how it develops. If I am talking about the different visions of the different EPRG model systems, the main vision of the ethnocentric is concentrated on the domestic market only. The standardized product will be promoted, which is the main reason of the failure, and the next stage has come where each market is unique, is to be considered, and polycentric gives the birth to that. Each market has its own features and we have to develop the product according to the each market. When we are talking about each market, it takes so much efforts and time. So again the next step we have taken is geocentric, where the vision of the company, the providing company, is global coverage of all the markets, like McDonald's, Walmart, they are doing the global coverage. The main priority is focus on the customer needs, market strategies, and how the difference of foreign markets will affect the worldwide business level. This is all about your international marketing strategies.